Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we're returning to Lunar Nova Academy for another round of Little Witch Academia. Today we'll be covering episodes 5 to 7. This was once again commissioned by Rose, so thank you for the support, Rose. And I don't really have anything to discuss before we get into the episodes themselves, so if you're ready, Volk, I'm ready to get things rolling, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready too. I'm actually been looking forward to this, considering the last bunch of episodes we watched were actually very damn good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed, what was it? I can't count backwards. You know what it was. Everyone knows what it was, but I don't. Anyway, here's how things work here at HFC and the Patreon TV comms and whatnot. In the video description, you will find instructions on how to sync this commentary to the video media itself. We can't provide that, copyright, yada yada. So check that if you are having trouble, or just wait for a sync copy. Whatever floats your boat, really. We don't distribute those. Those are done by fans and whatnot. But we'll count you down into the first episode we're covering here, so episode 5. And when we tell you to stop the video, stop it, load up episode 6, and then we'll count you down to that one once we're finished talking, and the same for episode 7. So if you're ready, Volk, episode 5 of Little Witch Academia.
Alright, let's do it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Right, just straight into the intro. No cold open, I suppose.
I guess we had, like, more short stories in the lead-up, especially in episode 4, which was basically the adventures of Lot and not Twilight.
That was a really good episode.
I really enjoyed that. I mean, I said before, it hit a little close to home with the whole being hated for your art, so to speak. But I thought it was a really, really fun episode. And just the nods to Twilight and just completely ripping the piss out of it in a very subtle way really tickled me.
So, just while we plod through the intro here, what animes have you been watching recently?
Well, let's see. We're still going through Zombieland Saga, still going through Bucky, still going through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, and I am also still watching Goblin Slayer, which is still pretty solid, still very solid.
Do you follow the anime season at all, or do you just watch whatever takes your fancy?
I think this is probably the closest I've come to watching, or at least keeping track of an entire anime season, just because there's so much stuff that I legitimately want to watch and seems interesting.
I really like this intro. It's very light-hearted and whatnot, which is good because some of the stuff we have upcoming isn't. It's well, let's just say it's Kamen Rider and things go to shit a lot in Kamen Rider. Alright, we've got a bit of science here. Science and magic mixing. Terrible, terrible stuff. No wonder Harry hated potions.
Well, I mean, science was in some ways described as witchcraft early on, so, you know, I guess maybe this is maybe a nod to that by having some sciencey nods in there, and especially with Constance, I think, considering she's the mechanical buff, she has the inventions.
Was that meant to be a Powerpuff Girls reference back there, sugar, spice and everything nice?
I don't know, but she sure looks delicious. And there is Constance herself with the blender and the easy bake oven. Weird
how, obviously, I'm going to refer to Harry Potter as much as I can, because that's just my grasp on reality here while I go through new, strange, frightening anime seasons and whatnot, but magic in Hogwarts prevents electronics from working, so to see like a techno-magician here is kind of weird.
Yeah, and we've now got our look at the other trio that I think will be featured prominently, or at least I think this is a trio. This is the trio of the Gotta Go Fast Witch, also known as Amanda O'Neill, who was in episode 3, who broom-napped a very, very potent broom. The Donut Witch, which was the one that was following the trails of donuts and had a very, very hilarious side piece in that particular episode as well. That is Jasminka Atonenko, I believe. And then, of course, you got Constance, whose full name is, and forgive me if I mispronounce any of this, because this is a handful even for me, Constance Amelie von Bronschbank Albrechtsberger. I think I got it right, although knowing me, I got it horribly wrong, and the comments would let me hear the end of it.
So is this like home economics class, or is it potions? Because it seems like a mix, what with all the cakes and whatnot.
It's like if they mixed chemistry and food tech into one lesson, just because they have to cut the cost somehow.
It's very weird when Draco Malfoy calls you out for being a nuisance in class, rather than just calling your mum a muggle whore or something.
Oh god.
Justice,
Diana has
sir.
summoned her stand.
Okay. Sure.
I'm sorry, Anya, please don't stab my tongue.
I don't know. It could go either way right now. I don't want to bet on Akko, because she's the protag, and protags can surprise you in the most interesting of ways.
Well, especially her, considering she's meant to be, you know, the muggle, I suppose, trying to do all this witchcraftery stuff, and she's gonna have her fair share of shortcomings or failings throughout this entire show, I would think. Oh, there goes a shoe. Or was it a shoe? I wasn't really paying that close attention.
Oh, Volk, how dare you not pay attention to menial work at a school for magic? Huh. Okay, well, yeah, Akko can't fly, so I guess this is best.
It's nice to see them getting along, though.
Well, cool stuff is happening. When cool stuff happens, oh,
They're stealing the Master Emerald!
Knuckles ain't gonna like this. Was that the thing that, like, funnels magic to everyone in school?
It may well be.
Yeah, the Sorcerer's Stone, there you go. Really? You want me to believe that a bunch of dragons got into the school unnoticed and then took our most powerful MacGuffin away?
Well, they seem to believe it.
Why does it seem like she's old-fashioned even for the witches of this age?
I think it might just come with age, to be honest with you. Some of them just love the old school traditional style.
Yeah, can't they not do magic now? Like, I'm confused as to how the Sorcerer's Stone works, but then again, it has been a while since we last recorded.
I imagine the Sorcerer's Stone might be something that helps amplify powers, or allows them to use their powers more freely, or maybe it just has something to do with the ley lines, perhaps, as well.
Hand wash? Can't I just use laundry bedonus?
Whatever happened to old-fashioned washing machine with a spot of Daz automatic?
Fine. At least I'm getting exercise during this.
Oh, this is very old school. And fucking just Minka just eating her way. She's like, you're gonna get crumbs all over the clothes.
Did you not notice it was McCoy's chips, but they removed a letter because they don't want to be copyrighted?
Well, they could have just gone the route of Walkers or Lays, but I guess McCoy's are where it's at, and I would be inclined to agree.
So is this just going to be a whole episode about retrieving the Sorcerer's Stone?
Quite possibly, or it just might be them trying to become, like, the best aerobic athletes on the side. One thing I'm actually curious about is if this is going to blossom into an unlikely friendship, or maybe a friendly but also not so friendly rivalry.
You're kind of sending me conflicting messages here, Volk. Do you want a friendly rivalry, or do you want a not friendly rivalry? It cannot be both.
I don't know, because I feel like Diana kind of fits that role in one way, but in another, she's just vastly out of Akko's league. Like, Amanda's probably a little bit closer to home and seems like a more logical stepping stone. But then again, I think Akko needs more friends.
Yes, she does.
She is a cinnamon roll that deserves all the friends.
Like chasing the dragons. Absolutely do not chase the dragons. Here is a map with directions to their house. Do not chase them. Goodbye.
Hey, you know what we should do? Don't say it! Don't you fucking say it! And then they're just on brooms on the way and they're just like, God damn it.
Oh, I can't believe we said it. I knew that. No, actually, I have my own pocket Sorcerer's Stone, Akko, so on you.
It's just like, it was all part of my plan. I asked the dragons to steal the stone for a little while so I can skive off a few lessons and go shopping.
And again in Harry Potter, one of the plot lines in Philosopher's Stone was taking the dragon to the highest tower.
I wonder if a dragon will be in a similar tower, or if there'll be something else thrown in there.
No, it was just a loose thing at the start where they were flying away with the stone.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't even have his own house. He's just living out in the woods somewhere. It's just like, bring me shiny things, and then we'll be able to put down a mortgage on a house.
You just trying to read me, Blondie? I'll fucking shove that broom down. Yeah, you better walk away.
Look, we may not have magic, but you bet I'll challenge you to a children's card game if it comes down to it.
Okay, yeah, I think we're approaching friendly rivalry status here, Volk. Their common goal: hate Blondie. Diana must pay.
Together we can show the world what we can do. I like the little finger bit at the end there. Extra style points for sure.
They're already gone?
I have invented Dyson.
Whoa, okay. I mean, there were no rules saying we can't invent a laundry machine. There's a decent premise for an episode, I suppose, but I need more action. I'm a basic bitch.
Oh, we'll get more action soon enough, I'd wager. Look, I'm here to tattle on the 6 that just went over to Slayeth the Dragon.
I thought that said I have assigned the students to death, but then again, the playing button was overwriting the subtitles.
Well, here's your problem. You put a massive red handprint in the middle of your nice scripture.
Yeah, amateur, really.
I love the broom propeller.
Oh, cool. Oh, of course, because they don't have magic, they have to go via, like, mechanical means.
Oh, looks like it's actually generating magic as well. It's a generator as well.
No,
as a
Volk,
means
read what it says on screen, they're getting close to the Sorcerer's Stone. Come on.
Oh, okay, sorry. For a second there, it literally did seem like that thing was generating magic. I would not put it past Constance at all.
Well, is that the fucking Gokai uniform symbol?
I just want to chuck a Clefairy at it and see if it evolves.
I get angry because of the patrons, by the way. We're doing it for them. Oh my god!
Well, you said you wanted action.
I did, but not like this. I don't feel like I'm watching Castlevania Season 2 right now.
Does seem a little bit that way. Hey, here's some nondescript minions for you to lay the smackdown to. Hey, Constance, I don't suppose you have missiles. No, but I have a fucking gun.
Wow. Avada Kedavra, motherfucker!
So what magic spell do you specialize in? Heavy ammunition.
AK-47! Oh, this is dope.
I'm pretty sure that flower should not be able to do that, but I suppose the distraction was enough.
Mm-hmm. Are they dead? What have you done, Constance?
He shot them while they're down.
Are they able to do this because they are so close to the Sorcerer's Stone right now? Because, I mean, in school they're adjacent to it, so that I guess they operate at a student level.
Maybe so, or maybe they are, in a sense that they have limited power and they're just trying to make the most out of it.
Are they machines? Was this planned to begin with, Volk?
Many, many questions. I feel like we'll get answers sooner. A fucking bazooka, seriously? I love how mad she was for missing.
Constance is probably my MVP right now.
Yeah, I'm liking her a lot.
Nice. How do you not notice that?
Or was pretty much buried underground. Like, maybe it was one of those wells that hadn't been used in quite some time, and over the many years, the earth has risen up and has threatened to consume the well.
Oh. So is the way. You've built a perfectly nice well, it provides water to your village, and then are they really small, or is that just really big?
If this is meant to be the lair of some kind of dragon, potentially, then I would wager it's just very large. Either that, or they've stumbled into a dentist, and we're now in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yikes. Is it a giant?
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a giant with dragon minions. Oh no, wait, there's a tail. Definitely dragon.
Constance doesn't give a fuck.
To be fair, neither does just Minka. She just wants to eat her chips, man. Flying kick.
Nah. Please shut up.
Yeah, you're not building a strong case for yourself.
There you go. I knew he was sentient. He's just an old fart.
He just wants to be left alone to collect his many collectibles.
Damn. You ever been called rancid before? That's gotta hurt.
Well, I can't say I have been called rancid, but I have been called similar words in school.
So, are the dragons like his security system then?
Maybe they're just errand boys. You know, just like send one off to the boot sale, you know, see if you can find me something shiny to add to the fireplace.
Doctor says I have to drink OJ 5 times a day. Personally, I think he's a quack, but then again, he is a literal duck, so...
5 a day is a corporation scheme designed to make us spend more money in supermarkets. This is a staff announcement. Will Akko please return to the checkouts?
Okay. Apparently, they know each other?
Ah, this must be what they were planning on their side, perhaps.
Yeah, sorry, we're having a whimsical adventure. We didn't expect the plot to actually crash down around our heads. Fafnir? That sounds Norse.
Yeah, Fafnir is a name I'm very familiar with, if only because of Final Fantasy. Apart from that, I don't know the actual lore/mythos of the name Fafnir, or Bahamut, or Tiamat, and Nidhogg, and... whatever the hell else. I think there's like Ysmat as well, somewhere in there.
In Norse mythology, Fafnir, or Freyr, is the son of a dwarf king, Hreidmar, and brother of Regin, Ota, Linkior, and Lofnior. After being affected by the curse of Andvari's ring and gold, Fafnir became a dragon and was slayed by Sigurd.
Ah, okay, well, I've learned a thing today. In the meantime, it turns out that they are indebted to this here dragon, and they haven't paid a single interest payment in quite some time.
Well, you know, you gotta pay the toll, otherwise your stone will get taken. If I had more time, I could have come up with a different plan, but alas, I do not.
They defaulted the Sorcerer's Stone. That's just tragic. Look, without that stone, we can't do shit, and then how are we supposed to repay you?
Jesus, yeah, Lunanova ain't doing so hot. I'm surprised it's not gone into administration yet.
Now, maybe they should consider making a school idol group. I hear those are all the rave nowadays.
I didn't expect it to go this route.
He's like one of those stock market sharks. He's like, buy high, sell low.
If you're so rich, please give us money.
Just notice I said buy high, sell low. It's supposed to be the other way around. This is why I don't involve myself in the stock market.
Yeah, this is why I handle the money for HFC's Patreon. I will literally fist fight you for Lunanova's rights.
Yeah, come on, don't be a dick, be a dude.
No, you don't understand. I have money, but I want more money. What is wrong with a dragon making money? It might be a stereotype, but still. Yeah, he's savvy in regards to the markets, I suppose, but we won't have a series if the school goes away.
Indeed, and we can't just only have 6 episodes. That just won't be good.
Imagine if the last episode was about a dragon repossessing what he was owed. That's it.
And just everybody leaving all disappointed, carrying around their suitcases. Just like, well, that was fun while it lasted.
I hope the Academy and Kill la Kill's still open. Maybe I can get transferred. Dun-dun!
Little did we know that Diana also learned the ways of the stock market.
Oh shit, are we about to get the fine print?
Of course I can. I literally do everything.
Yeah, you know, if there's a vocation out there, I have, like, received a distinction in it. Oh, okay. The dragon tricked them because nobody could read it.
You see, this is why you have all these people going around saying, have you mispaid your PPI? It's because of people like this.
I get letters every so often, it's like, you owe 100 and something, and it's always the same amount, and I always throw it in the bin, because I am not that stupid.
Exactly.
Like, if you really want to have a go and come to our door, feel free, I'll still tell you to fuck off.
Oh, it's the magical Casio calculator.
There was never any debt to begin with, really. I guess there was a teeny bit, but... Oh my god, they're billing him instead! It's a good job your cryptocurrency is doing well right now, you're gonna need it.
Just you wait, when my Bitcoin stocks go up, then I'll be the rich kid, you'll see.
No, Volk, not Bitcoin. Which coin?
Which coin?
Oh shit. I didn't expect it to go this way. Like, I thought Constance was just like a gag, like, hey, look at all this technology in a world full of magic, but they actually leaned hard on it.
That's good, because I was half expecting it to go, oh yeah, look at all these whimsical devices I can make, and it's the case of, well no, these devices kind of already exist, it's just that she can just make them on the fly. I mean, I suppose they have, like, the weird magic Skype ball or whatever the hell it was from the last episode.
Yeah, but that's magic.
Maybe part magic, maybe part science, just because it has a very similar layout to, like, a mobile phone texting service.
He's right, though. He's right. You can't live off dreams alone. You also need willpower to achieve those dreams.
And a decent amount of cash, because while they say that money can't buy you everything, it does get you a lot of the way.
No, money can't buy you happiness, but I can assure you, give me a proper PC gaming chair and rent for the next 50 years and I'll be a happy man.
Exactly. I would happily take enough money to live rent-free for the rest of my life.
Ah, Lunar Nova is safe once again.
Damn loan sharks. We never expected this to be our biggest enemy.
Constance, can you not use that weird technology right in front of us? We're meant to be doing this legit.
She invented the Roomba, but uses it for ironing clothes.
Yeah, what's the point of having an imperfect rival, honestly? You want someone better to take down, because then it will make you 5 steps above what you are now.
Exactly, although she's laying the smackdown by saying, look, she's far too out of your league. Like, what the hell are you thinking?
Oh, they're so sundering towards each other right now. Wackiness. Ah, yes. Alright, let's sit through this and see if there's a stinger.
Yes, we gotta make sure we get through the stingers on this one, because it comes from the era where stingers are fairly commonplace nowadays.
We're both just incredibly insecure about missing a few that one time.
Yes, or rather that one that you missed catastrophically during My Hero Academy.
Oof, yeah.
We have to see if there's any different parts of the ED as well. They sometimes add the odd one or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Mushrooms, they're here, as always. That's the same, I think?
Yeah, pretty sure that's the same, as well as the crazy optical illusion triangle. Yeah, this is looking fairly standard so far.
It's nice that we're getting to know the extended cast a bit more now.
Yeah, I mean, I think we needed an episode with some of the characters they introduced earlier on. And of course, having Amanda, Jasminka, and Constance on there, you can tell there's going to be more wacky adventures ahead.
For sure.
Or as I like to call them, Little Witch Academy's equivalent of Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
Which is which?
Well, let's see. You got the big one, who would be, I guess in this case, Jasminka. You got the tall, thin one, who would be Amanda in this case. And then you got the short one, which is Constance. Although Constance plays more the role of Double D, I would guess. And I would suppose Amanda would be more like Eddie. Jasminka is like absolutely no question about it, Ed.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. The video closed on its own, so there's no need for me to freak out about, like, next time things and whatnot. Alright, Volk, I have episode 6 loaded up, but what do you think of episode 5? For me, the first half was a teeny bit weak, but the second half was really good.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree. The first half was a little bit nah, and then they had the action towards the middle, and then the second part kind of goes along with something entirely new, where the dragon is, like, trying to collect on some debt that he tricked someone into getting themselves into. It was a neat premise. It was something I wasn't expecting, certainly. I was just expecting, like, a dragon or some other form of entity who just likes to collect shiny things, and they have to try and bargain with him to try and get the thing back. But, yeah, pleasantly surprised.
Ah.
Words, why are they so difficult?
I don't know, Volk. God damn it, I just don't know. But I'm ready for episode 6 if you are, my friend.
I am ready indeed.
Alright, let's return to Luna Nova in 3, 2, 1. Right, we do get a cold open this time.
Mousus Expandus, it's a wombat!
So we're in Transfiguration class right now, I suppose?
What's he going to turn it into? Is he going to turn it into like a unicorn?
Oh my god, you were nearly right!
No horn though. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, not bad, I suppose. Oh god, here comes Akko!
Don't call her out, come on, she's new at this.
It's like that one kid who always says, Miss, the homework hasn't been collected yet, fuck you, guy with no name.
No, if you look, it grew like an extra couple of inches.
Again? Seriously? Oh no! She made an asser out of herself.
She'd be a hit at the conventions, though.
Yeah, like, you don't even have to make a costume, just turn yourself into whatever you want. I don't know who that is, but he sounds fancy, Volk.
Maybe as a play on the Earl of Sandwich.
You know what? Knowing the show's sense of humour, you're probably right.
And a Lord Andrew, no less.
You will not have fun, you will stay in your room, you will do your homework, that is the premise of the episode, good night! There we go. That's all you need to know.
If you're not going to the party, this is going to be either a case of quick mastery, or considering what Akko's history has been so far, breaking the damn rules and just going anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, remember that one time they weren't allowed to leave the castle to go to the convention lot went to, and then they went anyway via the Potato Man?
Yep. That was rather crafty though, I have to give them credit. They planned that perfectly.
So I guess again, while we're going through the intro, what are some of your favourite anime intros, mate?
Favorite anime intros? Well, I have to say, Zombieland Saga is definitely up there now. I do enjoy that opening a lot. JoJo Part 5, I think is very, very solid. Again, it has the JoJo visual charm, and the opening song I'd rate pretty damn highly as far as all the JoJo themes are concerned.
Yeah.
Besides that, though, I mean, obviously those are two very recent ones, but as far as older anime is concerned, I don't know. I'm one of those sort of people that have a fairly soft spot for when they have English introductions for these animes rather than just doing the Japanese ones, you know, like in the era of Fox Kids and what have you, where Ultimate Muscle had that banger of an opening.
For me, it would be like Outlaw Star and so on. If I missed that, I might as well not have watched the episode at all, really. Lore, Volk, world building, backstory.
Oi, it's the Prime Minister!
Hey, Andy! Hello, mates. How's the wizardry going? Let me guess, problems?
No, they're here on time, and that in itself is an event.
Oh god, you're not wrong, Volk.
Accompanied by Secret Service, no less.
Oh my god, he's handsome as fuck.
This is where it turns out it's just Kira.
I swear if it pans up and it is.
Okay, not quite. The hair's slightly different.
He was in the intro, wasn't he?
I believe he did appear in the intro briefly. Unless I just imagined it and it was all just a fever dream.
Maybe the whole reality of HFC in general was a fever dream, mate.
It's just one big dream sequence. Hey! It's, Ursula?
Yeah.
Hey! I got it right. You didn't even feature in the last episode. How do you feel about that?
You know. I can't pay the actress every episode, I suppose.
It's just like, it's awful. They can't even fund reflective lenses. I can't see shit.
You will turn into a hamburger.
No, this is where she just turns it into the princely fellow in question. Just like, fine, if I'm not invited to the party, I'll have my own party right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Really? Again with this shit? Oh, that's adorable!
Ah, the rabbit.
And now, the evening's entertainment. What's going on, Volk? Is this interpretive dance?
Diarrhea flows like a river.
Ooh, spooky, bruh. Yeah, very interesting. We've seen all this before.
Curry Night returns with a vengeance.
It's nice, I suppose, but the other school we visited just prior to this had better entertainment.
Did I ever tell you that my hair is way better than yours?
How old are these people in conjunction with the actual witches of the Academy?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'd assume that they'd be sort of, I guess, maybe in the late teens, perhaps. But that is literally a guess. I'm not sure, like, if there's an age limit for these sorts of things or what have you.
Fine, I guess you can trot me out like the prized heifer and impress everyone.
Just like, this is insulting. I'm a witch, not a tour guide.
I will show you the dungeons first, and you, my bedroom.
I'm not sure if she's interested, to be honest.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get a read on her. Why is Bunny Akko so fucking adorable?
Akko in general is just adorable.
Alright, I guess I'm going to sleep like this.
At least I'll have the furry fandom.
Volk, I was trying so hard to tiptoe around there.
Well, that's the problem. You snooze, you lose.
I guess so.
Look, why can't you just turn into something else so I can go to this damn party? You're so fucking inconsiderate.
Maybe if I pulled myself out of a hat, they'd allow me at the party.
He could be part of the entertainment. It'd be better than whatever that interpretive dance ball crap was.
Ooh, nice. Take a bath in that and I'll be the best witch ever. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a stretch, Akko. I think you just like too much muggle to use your magic consistently is all.
Well, she may be onto something, but again, maybe she's just trying to work out if Half-Life 3's been confirmed.
I really like the trading cards for this series. I'm wondering if they actually sell them properly.
It would be a really good gift idea, to be fair. It wouldn't surprise me though if there was like a legitimate card game, but wasn't exactly like the cards that we see in the anime.
Okay, there are trading cards, but they're not in the cool shape. That's a shame.
Well, I'd figure, because you have to maintain a somewhat standard shape, otherwise buying card sleeves for those sort of things would be a nightmare. So apparently Diana and the other chap, Andrew, were childhood friends? So that would explain why she wasn't perhaps welcoming to the idea that she was going to give him a tour around.
For sure. Okay, the chariot cards actually are collectibles in the video game, and I think they do sell replicas of them, because I'm seeing one on eBay here.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like one or two Etsy salespeople that just make them and then just sell them for a tidy sum. I think I ran into something similar when I was trying to get those Persona tarot cards for when I was doing my Yu Narukami cosplay.
I wish I could be as cool as you, Andrew. Alas, I'm just a blonde-haired character who will fade into obscurity after this episode.
I'm just your plucky sidekick. To the dungeon!
It's fine. We were besties back then. You gotta keep these magical thoughts in place, though, bro.
It's like, miss me with that weak shit.
Really? That's okay, Andrew. You're imagining it. Yeah, now that I do look at this just seems like it was one big excuse to have Akko turn into a bunny girl.
The fan service.
Oh.
Oh no, he's hot!
Please stop grabbing my ears.
I can't help it. They're so soft. Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Don't make me fucking take you out Lenny style. Well, I mean, at the moment they're real. But don't make me, like, fucking sweat the details, okay? I'm a rabbit. I'm also a girl. I'm also trying to find a fountain of magic. God, this school system is fucking weird.
Come on, tell him your name.
There you go. Where is this going, exactly? I don't know who you are. This is very embarrassing. I don't know who that is.
Is it gonna hit her?
Wait a minute. Yes, I am the handsome man. I didn't realise they came in fetish form. Interesting, I'll have to note that down. So why are you here then? Get to the point.
Yeah, you know the dragon that's been trying to get debt over here? Well, I'm kind of the bigger man on top of that, and it turns out you do owe us a lot of money.
Magic's gonna be gone soon? No, but we have at least 7 more episodes. I don't know, have you heard about the Switch? It's pretty radical. It's like a Wii U you can carry around with you. Poor deluded bunny girl. Alright, if magic is so powerful and good in the world, why don't you do some right here, right now? Yeah, didn't think so. God, don't explode the squirrel. Oh no.
That's a bad time to have a misfire.
We are not getting those finances for the school, we're fucked. Oh no. It just keeps getting worse.
I haven't got that far in my training yet.
Let's find the fountain and hide in it. In fact, let's hope we drown, because that's the only way of getting out of this mess.
I'd rather just die, if that's okay with you. We'll go together. I'm really curious to see if it does actually work the way that you think it will.
Maybe it'll be like a placebo effect, where she'll think it's worked, but it actually hasn't.
The power was in you all along.
Oh my god, did you turn yourself into the thing in the cage? Oh no!
My boy is a box!
Damn
a box! Oh shit, it's Dracula!
I can't read Latin, I'm sorry. Alright, here's where my Cambridge education pays off. It is indeed Latin. Waken not the sleeping Arceus. Oh, sorry, Arcus. Don't want to get pseudo, Rue. Oh, that was classic. Classic Akko.
And the deadpan expression just sells the entire scene. Just like, well, that just happened.
Oh, it's a big old polar bear.
A lower nurseling. I think she picked the worst possible animal to be in this regard.
Also, a lowland Ursaring, you could have just gone for Beartick, mate.
I forgot Beartick existed, plus that bear clearly lacks the beard.
Fair enough, mate.
Just punch him.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to use magic to save the guy, even though I'm not very good at magic. Oh, this is an exciting concept.
They're going to turn the bear into the squirrel or something, aren't they? That's how it's going to go down.
I can only do magic properly when I'm really stressed. Yay. No, he's hot and athletic. He's the entire package. Oh, I'm coming. He coming.
Oh, Lord, he coming.
Gotta keep it real with you. When I envisioned how this episode would play out, I didn't see Akko being a bunny girl, following like some mad lad with crazy donkey ears being chased by a magical polar bear.
Polar bear that is very, very determined.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's okay, I bought them at Primark, they're nothing special.
Akko, focus. There's worse things like falling to our death. Oh no! Oh, nice. Aww. Oh. Oh, did you see that?
Wait a second. I think I just worked it out.
Yep, don't say it. Wait for it to actually appear in the series.
Alright, I'll just say that I think I just figured out something very, very significant.
Yeah, that's what I got spoiled on, by the way. Let's just silently agree that we both know what each other is talking about.
We'll talk about it in private, they'll never know. Well, unless you want to pay extra.
That's not happening, Vogue. Don't promise what I can't deliver.
Patron-TV.com DLC!
No, don't! Gino's not getting it either way. Goodbye! You should really learn not to walk through every magical mirror you see, honestly.
Then again, she's got to do something, because, you know, she's like the bottom of the class, so she's got to try and find something. Maybe one of those magical doors will lead to something promising.
Yeah, Akko has to push herself more than the others, but hey, I guess we found the thing. That was fairly easy, honestly, for such a legendary place.
This is where Pepsi gets their spring water from. That's the reason why it's so expensive.
Ah, Pepslaris, its original name. Why don't you wish upon Ursa Major, eh?
I see what you did there, very clever.
I'm still a bunny. What is this shit? Huh? Oh, so Chariot did the same thing, but was also denied.
But then again, we know she turns out alright in the end, so...
So I guess Chariot just applied herself? Akko is seeing what she needs to see here, apparently. Oh my god, it's the fucking mirror of Erised.
I'm pretty sure you could have done that without magic.
Why, thank you, I loved Up. Sorry, witch in training, sorry.
In their defense, it was a zebra crossing, they should have just stopped.
See? Chariot got into just as many shenanigans as Akko will, and does.
She's got a bright future, that's for sure. You too shall have this power.
Really? Fireworks? No, Akko, the other stuff. Focus. This is really nice. I like how it's done without any dialogue.
I think the dialogue would ruin it slightly. It's just very nice visually, and you kind of try and put the pieces together without any spoken words.
Huh. So it did eventually bestow her with powers?
And now we know where all the animation budget went for this episode.
Hell yeah. Only then did she officially become Shiny Chariot.
Before then, she was just Chariot.
That was really cool. I'm not really sure what I meant to infer from that, says Akko. Not me.
And then she disintegrated. The end.
I know what's going on. Me, Tom, yes. So I guess Akko's not ready yet. There we go.
And this only further enforces what I think is going on. Don't get discouraged. You'll get it.
Eventually. No, the bunny can't cry! Stop it! Here you go. I have a feeling it's all going to work out in the end, Akko. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I should probably do that before we get fucking sued by your father.
Put your head down, woman. Can't you see we're groveling? First, let me take a picture for prosperity.
He's not a shit after all. This is great.
Get your Yari out of here.
I know what you were thinking, you cross-anime pollinated bitch.
Hey, you were thinking it too.
Huh? So I guess his father really is anti-magic, but the younger dude, he's still thinking it over.
Maybe he'll be the one to find a compromise.
Oh, okay, here we go, into the credits. Let's do our thoughts here. What do you think about episode 6, mate?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think it was definitely one of the cuter episodes. I would say it had a fun beginning, kind of a weirdish middle, but then the bear kind of picked up, and then you had that whole scene at the end, which really tied together the episode to make it a good one. It was one of those ones where I was thinking, okay, I'm not sure really. I mean, it's cute and all, but like, what's the purpose here? Is it just going to be wacky? And then it kind of turned into the conflict with the bear, and then it took a much more serious twist with the Shiny Chariot backstory / flashback. So overall, I'd say very, very solid, but I wasn't as convinced at first.
There was a bit too much fluff for me in that one, but the high points were very high, so I think that was a good episode overall.
Absolutely. And hopefully we'll get more kind of flashbacks to Chariot. I think, though, we kind of know the basis. Like, she started out in a very similar situation to Akko, and then eventually she grew into the person that she is or was today. And yes, Ursula, stop it! You're making it too obvious!
I'll keep an eye on you. To be fair, this is just like Rose was Pink Diamond all over again. Oops.
I mean, I would have thought maybe just having the red hair would have been a bit more effective, rather than seeing it fade into the blue, and then maybe saved that for another time. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't make the anime, and I don't make big hit things that make several untold trillions of dollars, so what do I know? I'm just a humble viewer.
Maybe overselling it a little bit there, but yeah, maybe it was like not meant to be a super big secret. Maybe it is supposed to be obvious to the viewer, because sometimes you can overthink things and like come off like, oh, they're trying to be all smart and whatnot. I solved it so easily, when usually the creators really love the fact that you bothered to put the pieces together.
Exactly, and there's still a lot of context that we can build on in this case as well. Like, we have this idea now that Professor Ursula is in fact Shiny Chariot, but what made her take on that persona as someone fairly unassuming? And how does that all blend into what's going on at Luna Nova? Because obviously Luna Nova is a place with a lot going on behind the scenes, and the 2 episodes we've watched so far is really alluding to a school that is very much in trouble and is very much trying to build a reputation back up, not only with potential investors and what have you, but also those who are not as amicable with the idea of magic like we saw here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright, Volk, shall we finish this off with a look at episode 7 of Little Witch Academia?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, here we go. Episode 7 in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're starting dark, Volk. We're starting dark.
Now we got the punishments.
Yeah, the unforgivable curses, I suppose, for lack of a better term. I think she's enjoying her vocation a little bit too much. This is meant to be education, not edutainment.
Yeah, she's definitely playing into that classical witch that we're used to seeing in folklore and Saturday morning cartoons.
You're eventually gonna, like, top out on how much punishment you can deliver in one curse, lady, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ, the eyes!
Damn it, Akko, I was trying to build atmosphere. It will. Good.
Better take notes. Alright, endless suffering, don't kill with magic. Not even that bitch that stole the last Pop-Tart. Alright, I got it.
What isn't Constance building? Oh my god. He's on his phone.
Just like, hello? Yeah, I just found this tart just lying out there in the open. Yeah, I'm going back home now. What do you fancy watching?
I know all the episodes have, like, some semblance of continuity, but this is good, because this is directly following on from last time.
Yeah. I do like a little bit of continuity. But then again, I'm also a sucker for like those short stories that somewhat interweave together in subtle ways. Like, not so much a continuity, but it links in some way.
It's okay, Vox. You can say towny episodes, you know.
Alright, yeah, alright. It's towny episodes.
I like them. I like a bit of slow-paced character building stuff, but I get why people find it boring and whatnot, so whatever. It's opinions at the end of the day.
I personally see it as a way to, like, project sides of characters you don't typically get to see in, like, the main overall story. Like, characters who are typically seen as sort of stoic and more serious may be able to have those moments where you can see they have, like, their fun side, or maybe there's something to them which makes them more relatable, or charming, or friendlier looking. And that's not really something you can always get by following the main story arc. Sometimes you need something off the wall to really bring that out. And there's Andrew there. So I believe we've been pretty much introduced to all the characters that have been depicted in the opening at this point. So any new faces we see at this point will be entirely new.
Well, that's kind of how it works, Volk.
Well, until we get opening number 2, which will introduce a whole slew of other characters.
Oh my god, Master Xehanort's there? Like, the Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man for some reason? I don't know.
Everyone's here.
Oh, are we learning Wingardium Leviosa today?
Ronald Weasley. It's Leviosa.
Oh, stop it, Akko, stop.
Oh. I can do that too well.
Nice.
That's a paddling.
That's worse than the paddling. You're gonna have your incisors cut off. I haven't actually been doing much instructing, because Akko's been off on her own adventures, honestly.
I didn't even appear in a whole episode. What do you expect me to do?
Alright, let's do some makeup exams and whatnot. When a guy comes at you with a funky fresh flow, what should you do? Pull out a shotgun, or use your magic?
I paid attention in class. You're not supposed to kill with magic. Nothing say about killing a man with a shotgun.
Ah yes, Constance, whip one up. I'm already on it, Akko.
Constance just becomes the Doom guy overnight. Just like all these weapons.
So was time, like, passing now, or was she just turning the sun on and off accidentally?
Just pressing the light switch constantly. This is how time is passed in TV shows, isn't it?
Oh no, they're on, like, the sushi conveyor belt things. This is awful.
So on a desk on conveyor belts, what the hell's going on there?
Cacaw to you too. Yes, let's write that down. Stop it, folks, stop. Oh no. She can't really progress from where she is right now, and my grammar is just awful in this, I'm sorry. She's plateaued, so to speak.
Well, at least she got a C. You mean, it wasn't, like, outright failure.
Yeah, you're piling up a lot of those, Akko.
Like, it may be true, but they don't have to come out and say it.
Yeah. Marge Simpson, not Jeff.
Show some tact.
There you go. Just pour some, like, Essence of the Irish on it, and bada bing, bada boom, get a new clock in this room.
Gorillus adhesive.
Paris Flexus. Akko, you need some sleep, girl.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That is impossible.
Okay, I'm going to turn this into a brand new boot. Aww.
Oh, it's so cute!
C- is nothing to be ashamed of. Until it keeps happening. Until it forms a trend. I may be projecting a little bit here.
I want those shiny shoe repair people. Like, I just want them just on call to do anything I want.
Volk, that's slavery. They're their own people with agency, you know.
I would pay them with significant food, treats, and head pats, I assure you.
Yeah, they feed slaves as well, Volk. Give them a living wage.
Oh, okay, I'll give them a little bit of scratch as well. But I know, I thought the head pats would cover it.
Honestly. Bit more world building here, learning what jobs exist. I mean, there was a guy who ran the broom shop and whatnot.
Oh yes, she finally found out that her glasses aren't opaque.
No, I guess you could say my dream was to become Chariot as well. God, I'm just all over the place right now with all this homework and whatnot. Let's do this shit.
Although I'm kind of glad that Ursula's getting a little bit more time, considering she was basically entirely absent for one episode. So
let it go, Volk. You really miss characters, don't you? You grow attached to them and the loneliness pervades your life.
Well, considering what's at stake with this one in particular, I'm eager to learn more.
Okay, Amanda, you're showing off now.
I should know, I lost a tooth in one.
Yep. If you can't get it, you're lucky you didn't get an F there, considering it was a flying class!
Yeah, I feel like she was being a little bit too nice with that one, just to not let her down entirely.
Yeah, we all have friends who are like this. I won't have any goals in life. Even me, as a YouTuber, I guess, I still want to at least try every day. That's my goals right now. Taking it seriously, Bob.
Well, it's good. I mean, at the end of the day, she needs it.
Yeah, for sure.
I love how they just immediately turned to her, like, what kind of dank shit have you been feeding this lady?
Poor Akko. She's trying so hard.
I will turn this grape into cake.
Ah, Ribena Maximus. A fine spell. A minus. Oh no.
Flavor magic is something I just imagine Guy Fieri being a master in.
He actually made an entire school dedicated to Flavor Town.
There is an actual town called Flavor Town. This apple's filled with salt!
Hey, what's going on here? Is this metallurgy? Oh my god, it's- oh, what?!
Nice! I approve immensely. B+, that's at least an A!
Careful, you don't want to actually create the first Melmel.
Just accidentally creates the first Decepticon. This is all Constance's fault.
I'm just being judged at what I'm worse at. I mean, your hair is brown. That's pretty cool.
That's very nondescript for an anime character in this day and age.
Just completely dodges the subject.
Evasion level 100. Approximately 1 every 24 minutes.
Yes. Completely fuck things up. Oh. Does she predict you getting out of the hospital in time for the ball? Because it's happening now. Poor, she's just taking a trauma conga line in this one.
She really is. I can't see this going well.
Why is it always you three? Professor, I just don't know. Yeah, why are you actually even here? Are you one of our, like, you know, those roles where kids get in, not based on skills, just on suggestion? Oh my god, is she actually being expelled?
No, if she doesn't pass this final exam, she will be. Alright, you gotta really knuckle down now.
That escalated really quickly, and all because of, like, one astrology thing. Do you want a kind answer or the real truth, Akko? Because neither is going to be very productive for you. Magical philosophy. Ah yes, I think magic is real. A+, brilliant.
I conjure, therefore I am.
That's the teacher! Should I be writing this down?
Ba, 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 ba. Fish flakes.
Why are you even in this class then, Akko?
I am an expert in fish.
Oh god, you're throwing words at me right now, and to be honest, I only understand half of them.
I'd probably mispronounce at least half of those.
Yep, that's being generous.
Yeah. Thanks for agreeing. Well, the best thing to do with anything involving philosophy, just wing it. I have the power to change my fate.
Oh yes.
I mean, you may be pepped back up again, but we need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, it's like we said, it's fine having dreams and whatnot, you need the willpower and skill to push them to fruition.
Is she gonna...
Please don't end up killing a teacher, Akko. Oh no!
Oh no!
Gosh, this is why I never soaked up. I didn't want to accidentally off a teacher by making them ingest a poisoned muffin. Oh god, no!
Oh my god.
Just when you think it can't get worse for Akko in this episode, Jesus. It totally was on purpose, though. It was going down the sink that was an accident. Fucking Susie.
Susie's such a sadist. Ah, yes. Your suffering is delicious. Turn yourself into a fish.
Are you down here? I'm sorry for flushing you down the sink. And look on the bright side, it could have been the toilet.
This is true. At least they took the more hygienic approach. But that still doesn't change the fact this is absolutely not good.
I'm a little yellow fish in a deep blue sea.
So they get turned into cute little flounders, and she gets turned into a fish cross between Patrick Star.
Fucking Susie. I would not be surprised if this is a reference to Help I'm a Fish, but maybe I'm just reaching it. Ursula. Ursula. Come on. This whole episode is like, it's meant to be, like, making you feel sorry for Akko, but at the same time it's a fucking farce, and I actually kind of like it.
I do like the direction this episode is going. That fish is probably... Oh! I was wrong.
Yes, you were. That's what you get for judging a fish by its fins, Volk.
Well, to be fair, the fish does look like it's almost dead inside.
We can't afford to mingle with every fish we come across. No, I mean my family was served for lunch today. I don't think you're gonna find them. Good job Ursula is fluent in fish.
This would be an absolute nightmare of ours.
You're around here, this episode's nearly done.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, what they're doing here, but there is a slight issue here that once they do find her, how are they going to get her in there without anyone being the wiser? Because, I mean, there is a class going on right now. It can't be easy. This looks so derpy, yeah. Hey, there she is.
Oh, you missed one. It had a little bow for some reason, denoting the fact it is in fact female. Really? It looks like this has been tampered with.
Give that damn thing back! Mine! Okay, that was kind of neat. Hey, Pisces ain't dead. This is a face we have to grow used to.
So, am I being expelled or what? I'm kind of getting mixed messages here. Oh, she learned fish language. Interesting.
There we go. Hey, there we go.
Was it the mineral water or the saving of the life that made her get an A?
Well, the mineral water nearly killed her. Well, to be fair, you can barely tell it's her.
Careful, not McGonagall. I'm the one who rules the school here. That's right, Ursula. You say your piece.
Objection! That's it, you tell her. Buckadess indeed. You tell her.
If you throw her out, I'll throw you out the window. Oh dear.
Ha! There you go.
Ah, you ain't throwing me out now. I help the environment, so suck my fucking dick. It would be pretty poor PR to expel even a commended student.
Her bacon was just barely saved. More chores. Alright, what they got doing this time?
Well, it could have ended much, much worse.
Well, you were an accessory to this whole thing.
Wow, rude. There you go, stand up for yourself, Ursula. We're all in this together.
Aww. They're bonding.
So what do you think of that episode, Mark?
Part of me wants to say maybe it went a little bit too far with the wackiness.
A little bit.
Maybe just a small amount. Like, it wasn't enough to, like, ruin everything, but I was just thinking maybe they could have toned it down just a wee bit.
A wee bit, yeah. Just, I don't know, when you're kind of wanting something more serious, anytime comedy comes along, I know people who get very, very butthurt about that, so I'm trying not to be that person. But yeah, tone it down a little bit, I think it would have been better. Overall, it was fine. This batch of episodes, I would say, not as good as the last, but they were fine. There's no episode I outright disliked in this batch.
Yeah, it was a solid batch, and they each brought along something different. Obviously, you had a lot of silliness with this episode, you had a lot of seriousness in the episode just before, and you had a little bit of a middle ground with episode 5. Yeah, fairly solid, I would say, although I will agree that 2 to 4 was probably a more solid batch, but that's only because there was a lot of references and whatnot that I could appreciate.
I guess I'd say some of the higher points here were higher than 2 to 4's high points, but overall, I think its lower points were lower.
Yeah. Higher highs, lower lows, but all in all, it was still a great experience.
Yeah, for sure. It's just a fun, nice, chill anime to watch, although maybe less shitting on Akko next time. That'd be nice. Video is done, so we're going to close it down, and yeah, I guess we've grown our thoughts, so we're going to shut things off here. Thank you, Rose, for commissioning these, and if I check my magical tome of what's coming next, let's have a look here. I'm not noticing any more Little Witch for the time being, so I guess we'll see when Rose wants to commission some more. We'll leave it there. Anyone else can commission more Little Witch if you want. You know, it's entirely up to you. Check patreon.com/HellfireComms for prices and layouts and such. And if you want to support the group, you can get something in return. See you next time for more HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.
Blub blub.
Damn it, folk.